Welcome back to the News Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have break silence hours ago after President William Ruto seriously attacked his former boss Uhuru Kenyatta during his special political event in Eldoret. But before we proceed, allow me to take this opportunity to thank Mary, who stood up with me whenever I requested support from her during difficulty. I had a burial. Nimekuwa na matanga. Tulitoka Nairobi jana, tukafika Siaya, tukazika leo on Friday. Tushazika dada yetu ambaye alikuwa anaitwa Tabitha. Alikufa Nairobi. Then after 1 week, I reached out to Mary to support me in whichever way, but alinisaidia. So I'm just taking this opportunity to thank Mary, who stood up with me during difficulties of burial. Thank you so much, Mary, and may God bless you. Let us get back to our discussion. I like what Rigathi Gachagua is doing. What Ruto said yesterday in Eldoret, I don't know how I can explain it. This is not the time for President William Ruto to play cheap politics. Right now, Ruto is now looking for sympathy votes towards 2027 election, and that is the reason why Ruto is busy attacking Uhuru Kenyatta instead of addressing issues that Kenyans are undergoing under his leadership. That was not the right time for President William Ruto to start playing cheap politics behind his former boss Uhuru Kenyatta. Ati mara hukufanya kazi, sijui mara nini. No, President. Instead of you addressing challenges that Kenyans are undergoing, you are busy attacking your former boss, Uhuru Kenyatta. Why don't you left Uhuru Kenyatta, your boss, to rest? Mbona usimwacha retire polepole? Kila siku siasa mara nini? You cannot be loved by everyone, Mr. President. You can't. And before we proceed, I want you to watch this video of Rigathi Gachagua responding to President William Ruto after he attacked Uhuru Kenyatta during his special political event in Eldoret. But before you watch the video, please consider liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us your support on what I'm doing on this.
On Tuesday, I did share with the people of Kenya an audit of William Ruto's performance for the last 4 years. And I did indicate to the people of Kenya that he has destroyed everything from the education sector, health sector, insecurity, and everything. And instead of the government answering the real issues I raised, members of parliament, cabinet secretaries, PSs were mobilized to abuse me. And that is insulting to the intelligence of the people of Kenya. William Ruto and his government should have answered the issues that I raised. I have seen President William Ruto yesterday in Eldoret attempting to divert the attention of the people of Kenya from that debate. The debate in Kenya today is what is Ruto's performance for 4 years. His lies, his deception, destruction of institutions, bringing the economy to a halt. That is the discussion. And William Ruto is in usual style, trying to divert attention by attacking President Uhuru Kenyatta so that the people of Kenya can abandon that debate and start defending President Uhuru Kenyatta and castigating him and bring the debate around President Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto, we want to tell you, you cannot divert the attention of the people of Kenya from that debate, the discussion on your misrule for 4 years. And that is the debate that must go on. I want to tell William Ruto that the problems you have found yourself in, the woes that you face, were not caused by President Uhuru Kenyatta. They are self-inflicted. President Uhuru Kenyatta, for the record, never advised you to abduct and kill the agencies. President Uhuru Kenyatta, for the record, bequeathed you a very peaceful country where the rule of law was in operation. 4 years down the line, this is a country of goons. Goons have taken over the National Police Service. They work alongside police officers, and nobody is safe in this country. It is not President Uhuru Kenyatta who told you to suspend the rule of law and use goonism as a way of life. It is not President Uhuru Kenyatta who advised you to destroy free primary education, bequeathed this country by Mwai Kibaki. It is not President Uhuru Kenyatta who told you to suspend NHIF and come up with a mongrel called SHA. So, William Ruto, please leave President Uhuru Kenyatta alone. President Uhuru Kenyatta is retired, and face your competitor, Rigathi Gachagua. That is the man you must face. You cannot pretend that you are at war or you are in competition with the President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Uhuru Kenyatta will not be on the ballot. He is not your competitor. Just accept the reality that the man to face you and remove you from power is one Rigathi Gachagua. And that is the man who issued an audit on your performance on Tuesday. It's not President Uhuru Kenyatta. Just focus on the real battle that lies ahead. And you must accept the reality that the man to face is Rigathi Gachagua. I want to say that the issue of goons is everywhere. PS Raymond Omolo and Governor Gladys Wanga have planned violence in Homa Bay to disrupt the rallies that are being held there by a leader, Mwananchi.
Eldoret oye! Eldoret oye! Mimi nawauliza wale wanajaribu kushindana na mimi. Nyinyi, endeni uliza sponsor wenu. Endeni mumuulize. Mimi nilisaidia sponsor wenu. Ama namna gani? Na huyo sponsor wenu alishindwa. Affordable housing alishindwa. Universal health coverage alishindwa. Mambo ya kusomesha watoto wetu alishindwa. Sasa amewatuma ati mkuje mujaribu mimi. Mimi nataka niwaambie, kabla mujakuja tafuteni sera. Tafuteni mpango. Pangeni maono. Alafu mkuje tushindane na mkuje na track record yenu. Eldoret tuko pamoja. Eldoret tuko pamoja. Bas, mambo ya chuki haiwezi kututisha. Mimi nawaambia wale, tafuteni mambo ya sera. Wacheni kuuza chuki. Wacheni kuuza ukabila. Mimi niko hapa na niko chonjo mbaya sana. Kwa hivyo, ndugu zangu watu wa Eldoret, kwani mulifanya nini ile mvua tena? Imepita. Tumekalia ngumu mpaka ikaisha.
So that was Rigathi Gachagua's statement concerning to the attack from William Samoei to his former boss Uhuru Kenyatta, who was the 4th president of this country of Kenya. But truth to be told, you cannot be loved by everyone. You cannot be loved by everyone. So right now, Ruto is now playing cheap politics. Ashaona ground imemkataa, Wakenya pia wamekataa, so President Ruto is looking for something to hide on. Something to lean on. Yaani anataka tu ile kitu ambayo anaweza jiekelea. Because ashaona hapa kwa opposition, mambo ni one term. Linda Mwananchi ni one term. One term is organic with Kenyans. Si ati kwa opposition na Linda Mwananchi pekee. No, even Kenyans are chanting one term. It is real and organic. You cannot compare 2 term and 1 term, and that is the reason why Ruto is busy playing cheap politics. Instead of addressing challenges that Kenyans are undergoing, President William Samoei is busy addressing Uhuru Kenyatta, busy monitoring Rigathi Gachagua, busy monitoring Linda Mwananchi. Is busy, the president is busy playing cheap politics. Instead of him addressing the challenges that we are undergoing, doing things that can benefit the citizens of this country of Kenya, is busy attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. Is busy dispatching Murkomen, Kimani Chungwa, Oscar Sudi, and CS Ruku and other leaders under Kenya Kwanza government to start attacking Rigathi Gachagua because of the ongoing popularity that Gachagua have been gaining since he was impeached as the deputy president of this country of Kenya. It is true. William Samoei did not know who was Gachagua during his impeachment. He just impeached Gachagua for the sake. He thought that ikitoa Gachagua, ilete Raila Amolo Odinga, mambo itakuwa sawa. But as we speak, Ruto is seriously regretting the reason why Mwenge to second face him and other leaders under Kenya Kwanza government that ukitoa Rigathi Gachagua mambo itakuwa sawa. Ukitoa Gachagua na ulete baba kwa meza, kila kitu itakuwa shwari. Right now, he's busy regretting because Gachagua was one of the best students that he had under his government, but during that time alikuwa hype. Gachagua's impeachment was hyped by the president. But during the interview, Ruto lied to Kenyans that, oh, he did not sign the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, oh, mara nini. Ni siasa tupu. It is true, Ruto is the person who allowed the impeachment of his deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. Yeye ndiye alienda akasign. So hizi ni siasa tu yenye Ruto anapiga. Kuna kitu kingine. Yani, Mr. President, for these few months that are remaining, why don't you just work for us? Huh? Instead of, because attacking, how will attacking Uhuru Kenyatta end the ongoing Goonism in this country of Kenya? And you know very well that this issue of Goonism is seriously risking this country of Kenya before 2027 election, because these goons will soon start attacking themselves. I'm sorry to say that. If we're not wrong, if the security chiefs in Kenya led by the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen is not careful, then this country might be on a bad place. So I just wanted to give you that update before we travel to Nairobi. We are traveling to Nairobi tomorrow. Nairobi kesho. That is why I decided to do this video. So keep on supporting my YouTube channel, liking my videos, commenting on them. Then itakuwa sawa. Baadaye.